Yep. Uh, Once again, very good morning. Okay, and thanks for joining. And very good evening, the people who are out of India. Very good evening and very good morning once again. So, myself is Subbu. Many people are new. Okay, I'm the. We are going to uh, start a new batch today for core SQL Server database administrator along with the cloud platform. Both we are going to start. Okay, so and just before we directly jump into the concept, okay, uh, let me first. Most of the people are new to me. Okay, I think I not get much chance to talk with you people. Mostly Sai got much more chance. So we are trying completely today the general discussion. So what we are going to discuss for next 3 months. Okay, so this journey go for almost 3 months now. What we are going to discuss. What just intro about the SQL Server, not much technical stuff will talk today. But what we will be next 3 months, what we are going to discuss as part of this training, what we are going to learn as part of SQL Server. Okay, in terms of cloud, in terms of on-prem, that is first our agenda. And one more is let's. I will take some questions. Okay, what you are expecting from this training. And whatever you you are having doubts and questions, we'll try to maximum clarify today. Uh, just feel free to ask me any questions, okay? Throughout this 3 months of span of 3 months, okay, you can everyone feel free to ask any questions, okay? You need to clarify your doubts. That's what our first agenda. So you can stop us. You can ask us. You can clarify your doubts and make sure that you will be ready with the complete SQL Server. So that is the first thing I just wanted to share. Okay, first let me introduce something about SQL Server. I'm not sure how many people are new to completely SQL. How many people are been already working as a SQL engineer or other technologies like Oracle or some other technology. Can I have just brief about how many people are new to completely SQL Server?
Hi, I'm Reshma. I'm completely new to SQL.
Oh, hi Reshma, thanks. Okay, yeah.
Hi Subbu, I am completely MS skills.
Okay, you are also new. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Ramesh. Yeah, yeah. Just I wanted to make a note on how many people are new to the completely the technology because we are deep diving from the scratch level. So we'll take some more precautions this time. Okay, whether you are good at all the SQL Server from the initial stage or not. Yep. Thanks. Anyone?
Hi, Subu. I'm also new to SQL Server.
Hi, Vinay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Being you are working in any other technology or you have any prior experience, not only SQL, any other prior experience also you can let us know so that we have some idea. So we know Girish, we know Ramesh. I know Girish, I know Ramesh. Okay, couple of people I know, but most of the Umesh I know. Wilson, yesterday night we have a talk. Okay, that's good. And yeah, remaining people.
Yo, Vasu, I think Vibe is already working as a DB.
Okay.
Vasu also new, I know. I think Mayor also have some experience.
Okay.
I have experience in AutoCAD.
Yeah, Rishma. So I had discussion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, Subbu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am working in ClickSense developer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Again, let me give some chance to Sai as well. Can you please introduce yourself, Sai, so that everyone, mostly you are the one person who talk to everyone, okay? But let's once again.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you all. So myself, Sai. Okay. So I will be taking care of this batch L1 and L2 sessions. Okay. So initially, Subbu will continue for a couple of days. Then after that, I will be going to take care complete L1 and L2 sessions. Okay. And I'm working in MNC. I have 7+ years of experience overall. Okay. And most of the people you already discussed with me. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Sai.
Yeah.
So yes. So Sai is going to take in care. So all the L1 and L2 related configuration part, okay? And prior to that I will going to take in care complete your advanced level concept, including troubleshootings, everything. Okay. So just feel free to ask us any queries, any doubts. In the day one itself, we are requesting everyone make the session so interactive. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 days, 3 days, the sessions will go a little slowly. Okay, but prior to that, so we'll go into the core technical part. So first 10 to 15 sessions are very important for us, where we are going to discuss massive stuff of internal of SQL Server, where you need to understand, so that it will help us a lot in the performance running in the high level when you are working with the SQL especially. Okay, so we will what we are going to cover as part of this training. If we talk means first, okay, before I go to the content, okay, what we are going to discuss. Let's introduce something intro about Microsoft product, okay. So what we are going to discuss today is just little about us, okay. Most of the people are aware that uh, we are Azure SQL Champ team members, where we are training since almost 10 years. I've been part of this training field, okay. Uh, but for YouTube, I came almost to 3 years, 2 to 3 years, okay, and half years I back to YouTube. Earlier, so I used to train, but not in the. I'm not uploading anything in the YouTube. Now we are keeping everything in the as part of the Azure SQL Champ, okay, and that is one thing. And journey behind the Microsoft. So we wanted to know about what we are going to learn the product, okay? What product we are learning. We are going to learn the Microsoft product. What is the journey of the Microsoft that we will discuss today, and what are the services Microsoft is offering, and concepts overview what we are going to discuss for next, because if this is very important. So uh, there are experienced people, there are the people who are starting the journey, a new technology, okay, for their career. They are looking for the career. Okay, so let's talk more on concepts what we are going to discuss. I can't include everything in the uh, curriculum, but maximum stuff we will discuss. Okay, that's I will overview of all the concept what we are going to discuss for next 3 months, and especially why to choose us, because in the market we are having many trainers. Okay, why we are everyone is preferring for Azure SQL Champ. Okay, let's talk on that part a little, and we will take some questions. These are very important. Out of all this is very important. So just clarify all your doubts, your questions, whatever you are having. We are open to take all your questions, and finally, how to contact us, not only as part of training, In case you got stuck in the real world, how to contact us. We'll see all this concept as part of today. This not too much technical, okay, but a little about Microsoft products, okay. Now, first, as we told that we are part of Azure SQL Champ, so we are proudly say that we are part of Azure SQL Champ, okay, where we are training completely SQL Server product, Microsoft SQL Server product from long back, but we are going to. Yesterday night we announced one more technology called PostgreSQL. We are also going to start the PostgreSQL from Monday onwards. So yesterday we already started. So and we are going to bring one more technology as part of 2025. So before we go into the concept wise, let's start a journey of the Microsoft. Let's know about little journey about Microsoft. Now, see, it's not a journey 2 years ago, 3 years ago, or 4 years ago. It's like a 20 to 25 years ago journey. Okay, so everyone knows about IBM. Okay, most of the people knows about IBM. Is one of the leading organization. That time Microsoft is a very small product, very small. There is no that much massive. So IBM is already having the database. IBM is already that time IBM is already having a database called DB2, and IBM and Microsoft work together to build the operating system called OS2 with 16-bit operating system. OS2, 16-bit operating system. And they both, IBM and Microsoft, work together to get the operating system ready. So once they build the operating system, IBM went to the market and Microsoft went to the market. Both went to the market to sell. So finally, everyone, we need to earn some amount. So they designed the product, they went to the market to sell. IBM used small strategy. So whoever purchased the operating system 2, OS2 from IBM, so they are going to offer, okay, license free for DB2 database. Okay, they offer. That time Microsoft doesn't have any operating system. So most of the people now shown interest to purchase the operating system from IBM. That is a small tactic where placed by the IBM, but that time Microsoft is not having any database management system. Now that time Microsoft feel that okay, how important the database is. Now he started communicating with the Aston Tata Sybase. Sybase is also one database. Like for SQL, Sybase is like a grandfather earlier. Now Microsoft has been redesigned completely. Okay, so but when you talk 25 years ago, so Sybase, Aston Tata, and Microsoft work together and started creating a database called SQL Server. So on January 12, 1988, Microsoft joined with the Aston Tata and Sybase to create the variant of Sybase SQL Server with operating system IBM OS2. It's a 16-bit operating system. Now, no more 32-bit operating system as well. We are completely with the 64-bit operating system. Now, that is a small journey behind, and now in continuous, then Microsoft. One second, why people is not moving? Come on, what happened? One second. Okay, yeah. See, the history of the Microsoft begins from first with a Microsoft product called SQL Server 1.0 at 16-bit on top of operating system OS2. Okay, on top of OS2. Now Microsoft keep on enhancing enhancing the SQL Server version. How now we are standing in the 2025, right? So Microsoft started with the 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, like Microsoft is enhancing in the year 2005. Okay, like SQL Server 7.0, SQL Server 6.0, SQL Server 4.0, SQL Server 2.0, SQL Server 3.0, okay, 4.0, 4.2, SQL Server 7.0, Microsoft enhancing lot the SQL Server, but from SQL Server 2005, Microsoft has been redesigned the code completely. Microsoft redesigned the code completely to fit to for complete on SQL Server. Earlier, it is a combination of Sybase and in the background, not front end. If you see the front end, it's look like a SQL Server in the background. Okay, so Sybase and Microsoft products almost similar code in the back end. Most of the similar code background it is using on the SQL Server 2005. Microsoft has been completely redesigned the code backend with the complete C++. Using C++, Microsoft has been redesigned. Now, from SQL Server 2005 onwards, there is no more called old Sybase code. It's a Microsoft code. From SQL Server 2005, it's a completely Microsoft code, and Microsoft introduced lot many features from SQL Server 2005 onwards. The interface has been changed, the features has been enhanced a lot from SQL Server 2005. Okay, mostly you won't get a chance to work with the SQL Server 2005. Okay, no more. Okay, so Microsoft completely stopped the support, but the history behind is from SQL Server 2005. It's a completely background. It's a Microsoft code, completely redesigned by Microsoft. No more Sybase code, nothing. It's completely redesigned. And what code Microsoft is? C and C++ code. Using C code, Microsoft has been completely redesign its code. This is a small history where the Microsoft started, where currently Microsoft is standing. This is very, very important. So, being Microsoft started 20 to 25 years ago, okay, now we are almost in 2025, and Microsoft is the one of the leading database provider throughout the global, throughout in terms of on-prem, in terms of cloud. So, you need to understand the terminologies. Couple of terminology is also very important that will help us a lot when you are driving in the real world. Now, okay, so we started at 1989. So with the version called 1.0 on top of OS2, like in 1990 1.1, 1992 4.2a, 1993 4.2b, 4.21a. Okay, now operating system. Now he came up with the Windows platform, Windows 32-bit operating system. Now in 1995, 1996, 6.0, 6.5. In 1998, 7.0. Now we are in like in 2000. So Microsoft came up with the 2003 2000 version, 2006 2005 version, and 2010 he came up with the 2008 R2. Okay, and he announced Feb 1st, okay, 2010, Microsoft came up with one more new innovation in the cloud. If you go to the cloud, Microsoft came up with the concept called Azure SQL database, like a database as a service in the cloud platform in the year 2010. Okay, in the 12, Microsoft came up with the SQL Server 2012. He came up with the great features in 2012. That's nothing but always an availability group. So I'm not deep diving the concept because many people are new to this technology, where we can't understand the terminologies, all the stuff. But I will. We going forward. We are going to discuss all these features. What are the differences available? What are the features Microsoft enhanced in terms in SQL Server 2012, 2014, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2022, and along with Azure Managed Instance, which is introduced in 2022. Like, I'm not sure how many people knows about AWS RDS, how AWS RDS service will work. Azure MI will also work. So this we are calling as a database as a service. AMI we are calling as an instance as a service. These two falls under cloud PaaS platform as a service. These two services will falls under cloud, and we are calling as a PaaS platform as a service. So we basically, as a DPA, we will work with the two platforms. One is infrastructure as a service platform. One is DB as a platform. IaaS, PaaS. Okay, this is nothing but on-prem only. On-prem, IaaS, both are similar. Okay, On-prem and IaaS both are similar, but on-prem is everything controlled by us, but IaaS is controlled by most of the things will control by your cloud provider. That can be Azure, that can be AWS, that can be Google Cloud, that can be Alibaba Cloud. Now, when you go for cloud, okay, especially there is a platform as a service where we don't have any control on operating system. Okay, in the past, Azure SQL database, Azure MI, Azure Synapse Analytics, SQL Database Fabric, okay, which will falls under the PaaS platform, which will falls under the PaaS platform. So we will talk on PaaS, we will talk on IaaS platform as well. Both we will talk as part of this complete training. Now Microsoft introduced a new feature, SQL Server 2025 with AI, artificial intelligence. So we will cover 2025 with AI features in this batch as well. Okay. Now, as part of now we are going to 2025, right? So you will be also part of discussion of SQL Server 2025. What are the great features introduced by Microsoft? We will talk on that concept specially. Okay, so we will cover 2025 as well, along with 2022. So almost Microsoft stopped the support till SQL Server 2012. No more Microsoft support. Now we almost 2024 also going to almost end in 1.5 year, 2 years. Now we will completely Microsoft. We will work with the 2016, 2017, 2019, 2022, and 2025 in the future upcoming years. But again, still couple of applications are running with the older versions. You may also get a chance to work with the migrations where you want to migrate the services which are running in 2012, 2008, and 2002. 2000, 2005, maximum 0.001% you will get a chance. But 2012, you may also get a chance to work, and you will also be part of the migration to move the data from either you are moving the data from on-prem to on-prem or on-prem to cloud. Yep, clear. Any questions? Nothing technical. Just I'm briefing what are the versions, what are the when Microsoft has been released, what enhancement done Microsoft a little bit. Okay, this is completely the SQL Server journey where we started, where we are standing. Okay, maybe I need to update this slide. Okay, we'll update slide with the SQL Server 2025 as well. Microsoft released. Okay, that we will update. Now, as I told you in the last slides, so Microsoft came up with the different versions in the years of different years. He is enhancing, not only just installing not only he providing the SQL Server, upgrading the SQL Server versions, he upgraded many features. Okay, in terms of performance, in terms of high availability, in terms of protection. We see, as a database administrator, we need to always protect our databases, protect our connections, protect our data. Okay, in terms of application, right? So Microsoft is enhancing a lot, and each version, couple of versions, Microsoft also name it as a code. Okay, a code name. So will I need to remember this code name, Subbu? Means no need that much. Okay, but remember if someone what is the code name for SQL Server? So there is a code name where Microsoft introduced for a couple of versions, and this is our internal version. This is very important. Okay, internal versions. No need to remember, but know that there is an internal version where it will help us a lot when you are going to take the backup, when you are going to restore. Okay, so when you taking the backup, not you, if someone took the backup and they provided the backup file and you wanted to restore it, when you are restoring, it is throwing an error like a version compatibility errors. That time, I wanted to get to know what is the version where that backup is performed. Okay, that time it won't display the SQL Server version like 2022, 2019, 2017, 2016. Always it will display the internal version. The backup file display the internal version. By seeing the internal version, we can easily recognize, okay, this backup took on the so and so version. So maybe backward compatibility is not compatible. So that is how we need to think. So every SQL Server version, we are having internal versions and code names, and when the Microsoft has been released, and this is our build number. Okay, this is our build number. You need to remember this one, very important. Okay, so for SQL Server 2022, it will start with 16. Okay, when you try to connect to the SQL Server, okay, from SSMS SQL Server Management Studio, when you connect, this is the tool. Come on, where is my mouse? Okay, when you SSMS is the one of the tool where we will use to connect to the SQL Server. Each database management system will maintain different tools. Like if you go for SQL Server, we will use SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server Management Studio. If you go for Oracle, they may use SQL Plus, Toad, Putty to connect to the Oracle instance. If you go to the MySQL Workbench, we'll use Workbench to connect to the MySQL servers. So if you go for PostgreSQL, we can use PZadmin, one of the most popular tool for PostgreSQL, PZadmin 4. Okay, so each database management system, okay, they're providing the client tool call to connect to the servers. So when you connect to the SQL, so this is our SSMS. No worries, the first time who are listening, we'll show you from scratch level how to install SSMS, how to download, how to install, how to access. I will walk through a couple of the features which will help us a lot when you are working, because this is the tool which you are going to widely use it in your overall DBA journey as a SQL. Being you are working with the SQL until you will work SQL, SSMS is a powerful tool we will use to do everything. We'll drive everything from the SQL Server Management Studio. See, when you connect to the SQL Server instance, you will see the 16. When you see the 16 blindly, you should get an idea. Okay, this is our SQL Server 2022. Okay, so you no need to remember overall this bill number, technical bill number. Okay, it's very tough to remember, but at least remember first digits. Okay, so 16 means 2022, 15 means 2019, 14 means 2017, 13 means 2016, 12 means 2014. Okay, or 11 means 2012. Now there is two things. There is SQL Server 2008, 2002. Try to remember from 2000 version as well. See, for 2000 there is a 8. It will start with 8. 2005 it will start with 9. Here see, 2008, 2008 are 2. Okay, a simple shortcut you need to remember for 2008 and 2008 are 2. 2008 start with 10.0. 2008 R2 starts with 10.50. Okay, 10.50. So easily you can recognize when you see 10.0. Oh, that's a SQL Server 2008. Whenever I see the 10.50, okay, that's 2008 R2. 8 R2. Okay, now from 2012 onwards, it will follow all the unique numbers like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now Microsoft introduced 2025, right? Let's start with the 17. 17 equals 17.0. So this is the bill number. By seeing the bill number, we can easily recognize which version our SQL services are running. And this is the internal code for database, internal version for database. Definitely, when you are taking the backup and when you are restoring and your backups are getting failed due to version mismatch, okay, definitely this internal database versions will help us a lot. Whether we can restore or we can't restore, we can guide with this version IDs. That's about versions where we are standing. We are standing in SQL Server 2025 with AI, artificial intelligence. Now, coming to next slide. So we are thinking that okay, Microsoft means only SQL Server. The people who are new. Okay, no sir. Microsoft contains n number of products. Microsoft contains n number of products. So in terms of productivity, we are having SharePoint, we are having Office Excel. Everyone knows MS Office. I don't want to say no, maximum people, 99.99% people knows about MS Office, who is using the laptop, who is using the smartphone also. We will use MS Office to open the Word document, to open the presentation, PowerPoint presentation, to open the Excel, mostly widely used. Excel is also act as a database where we can store our data, where we can update our data, render our data. We can do many things with the Excel. Excel is also act as a database. Okay. Now, SharePoint, uh, MS Office, along with when you go for platforms. So we are having uh, see uh, different like if you go for there is a technology called MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. MSBI is a separate course as part of SQL, as part of Microsoft. MSBI is also one different technology for us. Okay, where it is part of analysis service, reporting service, integration service. These three tools will fall under MSBA, Microsoft Business Intelligence. Microsoft Business Intelligence. Now Microsoft is also added for reporting services Power BI. Earlier we used to work with the SSRS reporting services. Now mostly everyone is trying to encourage the Power BI, which is the latest tool, advanced tool in terms of SSRS when you compare with SSRS, Power BI. Okay. So when you go for cloud, integration service in on-prem, we are calling in on-prem integration service. In cloud, we are calling as a ADF, Azure Data Factory. Azure Data Factory. In terms of cloud, when you especially go for cloud, we won't call it as an integration service. We'll call it as a ADF, Azure Data Factory. That the different. It will go for different platforms like Azure Data Engineer. Okay, and some people will start their journey as a Azure Data Analytics. So we are having different types of roles. Okay, and we are having different types of platforms. We no need to go anywhere. So once we are so comfortable as a SQL, so now we wanted to enter into the world of IT. Okay, now we are choosing SQL Server DBA. SQL Server DBA. The people having interest on coding part as well. Okay, now but I wanted to first get the job as quickly as possible. Once I need to stable. So once I enter into the IT as a SQL DBA, now being you are a DBA, you mustn't should know about analysis service. You mustn't should know about integration service, reporting services, Power BI, ADF. You you mustn't should know. Okay, because we are the service providers. DBS are nothing but service providers. We are the service providers means we are installing the products. So we are granting the permission to the products. We are taking care about how the services are whether services are running or not. Okay, for backups, for restores, for granting the permissions in case if they are seeing any performance issue in the analysis service, integration service, reporting services, Power BI, ADF, we are going to take in care. So don't think that okay, we are a SQL a DBS, so we'll take care only SQL. No, this also our responsibility. ADF is also our responsibility. Power BI is also our responsibility. Azure Synapse Analytics also our responsibility. Okay. Now we are in 2025, sir, almost 2025. Okay. Earlier, like 4 to 5 years ago, we as a DBA, we used to get a chance to work on SQL Server. We used to get a chance to work analysis service, integration service, reporting services, and Power BI. Now everyone is asking when you go to the interviews also most of the people is asking the questions more on do you having any knowledge on ADF, do you have knowledge on any on PDF, so Power BI. Sir, they are not asking as a developer, they are asking you have any experience. Now we will tell yes, we know analysis service, we know integration service, we know reporting services, we know Azure ADF, how it is working, because as a DBA we are the supporter, we are the service providers for these services. So you are installing, you are granting, you are making sure that the services are running healthy or not, the configuration part, permission part, and also sometimes pipelines are getting failed due to out of memory. Packages are getting failed. SSH packages and pipelines. Here we are calling it the pipelines. Here we will call it the packages. The packages will get failed due to access denied or permissions or out of memory, a performance issue. We need to go and start investigate. Analysis services, there will be queues. So we will create the queues. Okay. Cubes, how the cubes are working. Okay. So we need to deploy the cubes. You need to deploy the packages. So this is our responsibility. So don't think that, okay, SQL DBA means only we need to learn SQL. Okay, our job is done. No, these are all the DBA tasks. When you are going to the interviewer, they are expecting more from you. Okay, no worries. We are training all these flavors. Not only with the SQL, you will get all these flavors as a DBA. Don't expect the development part. Okay, we are not developers. We are not teaching anything development. But as a DBA, what are the flavors we wanted to more concentrate apart from SQL? Definitely, we are covering all this part. Nowadays, everyone is driving the migration using ADF. Okay, ADF is the base component for everything. Now ADF has been upgraded like Azure Synapses. It is a game changer. Now Synapses, there is a concept called Fabric. Now Fabric is a game changer for us. Now Microsoft is enhancing a lot. What about us? You will stick only with the SQL Server? That's a very bad practice. Everyone, most of the people are doing one of the bad practices. We are sticking with the SQL only. What about all these platforms? You are the DBA. You need to know how to work with the. You are not developing the queues. You are not developing the packages. You are not developing the reports. You are not developing the pipelines. Yes.
Okay, Subu, I have a question. So,
Yes, sir.
yes, so we as GBA students, we are supposed to study all of these platforms
Yes.
from SharePoint to Office Excel right up to Azure Cloud. We are studying everything.
Yes. So you will work, say, you are not working like a development part here. What I
Yes.
wanted to convey is whatever the servers depend on the SharePoint. For SharePoint, you need database.
Okay.
For SharePoint, you need database. So we will support SharePoint related databases like instance. See,
Okay.
the instance which are backend for the SharePoint servers. Those we
Okay.
are supporting. Like here, you need to install the product. So if you open, okay. So if you 1 second, let's. Oh, come on, yeah. What happened? Okay. See, these many services are there. So Microsoft is not simply offering SQL as a service, sir. So Microsoft is offering many things. As
Okay.
a DBA, as a DBA, you need to install analysis service. You need to install integration service in on-prem or in IaaS. You need to install reporting service. You need to install Power BI. Oh, your job is done. Just you install this product. No, you need to configure, right? You need
Yeah.
to configure so that MSBA team can work very smoothly.
Okay.
You are the backbone. You are the backbone for everyone. For
Sure.
Azure data engineer people, you are the backbone. For MSBA, you are the backbone. For SQL, of course, you are the main pillar. SQL, you are the main pillar, sir. Actually, this is the main pillar, and there are the branches. What I wanted to convey is this: you are forgetting. No, we are in 2024, 2025, sir.
Yes.
Okay, when you go to the interviewer, okay, they are expecting massive. You need to reach that expectation.
Sure.
That's the reason we are saying that in the day one itself we are highlighting. Okay, this
Okay.
also your responsibility. not only SQL. Got it?
Yes, sir.
No?
Got it.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, see, that's what. See, mostly we are thinking, okay, we need to learn SQL or we need to learn cloud. What do you mean by cloud? These are all the cloud, right? So on-prem, we are working these services. Okay, on-prem, we are working with these services. Now we
Yes.
need to move these services to cloud, correct?
Mhm.
Yes or
Okay.
no? Now in
Yes.
cloud, what we are calling, okay, SQL is a SQL, sir. Either it can be on-prem, it can be cloud. SQL is a SQL. Nothing, not much. But integration has been little change to ADF, Azure Data Factory. Okay, Synapses, we are calling as a Synapses ADF. Okay, reporting services SSRS is upgraded to Power BI. We need to know about the Power BI. How to install? See, how to install, how to tell to Power BI team. Oh, okay, this is the connection string where you need to pass. See, because Power BI is a tool. Power BI is a tool. Tableau is a tool. ClickView is a tool. It's a tool. Nothing. There is nothing. They want to connect to the database. It can be SQL, it can be Oracle, it can be MySQL, it can be PostgreSQL. They need to connect so that they can pull the reports. Correct?
Correct.
Yes? Yeah, that's what we wanted to know. Okay, how to install the product, how they are making the connectivity to the product. Because sometimes the connectivity is not happening. Okay? That time you are the main person who need to troubleshoot, right?
Yes.
Then, if you don't know how the Power BI is to install, if you don't know how where they are passing the connection thing, how you will troubleshoot, sir?
Okay. I understand. I understand.
That's what we are here to help you. Not only in terms of main pillar branches. These are all the branches we must and should know. Okay, that's the one thing.
Okay.
MI we are going to discuss. Azure storage account. This is very, 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 very important. Okay, very, very important. Because nowadays we are going to take the backups to the cloud. Everyone is trying to take the backups to the cloud. So in the cloud, where you are going to take Azure storage account. Okay. In terms of traditional, it is Azure storage account. For ADF, for Synapse Analytics, this will convert into Azure. This is convert into Azure Data Lake. There is only one small checkbox. If you check that box, automatically Azure storage account will convert into Azure Data Lake. It's Azure storage account only, but if you enable that checkbox, it will convert into Azure Data Lake, which is getting big data kind of capabilities. Everyone knows about Hadoop, big data. Anyone?
No.
Anyone knows about big data Hadoop? So Azure storage account will also convert by just checking one box to the big data clusters, big data Hadoop kind of features. You will get the capabilities. So where we are going to use to store the ADF, we can store the data in the like a Hadoop kind of capabilities. That's those we are calling as a Azure Data Lake. But as a DBA, we mustn't should know about what is data lake, what is Azure storage account. Okay, they mostly will work with the storage account, but when you get a chance to work with the pipelines, okay, definitely nowadays everyone is asking on the interview, oh, you have any prior experience regarding the pipelines, ADF stuff, then we will tell that yes, I know. I will monitor the pipelines. I will see the performance of the pipelines. In terms of pipeline failures, I will go and I will see where I can get the information why my pipelines got failed. If I want, I can rerun the pipeline. Okay, how to rerun the pipeline? How to rerun only failed pipeline? So you are getting this sort of questions as well. You are a DBA, you are not developing the pipelines, but still you are getting questions related to this stuff. Okay, so we are not in 2010, 2002, 2015, sir. We are in 2025. 2025. Definitely, they will expect much more. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025 Okay, much more, because most of the services are moving to the cloud. Most of the services are moving to the cloud. In cloud, also we need to support, like how the packages are getting failed, how to troubleshoot, how the reports are getting failed. In terms of DBA part only, we will troubleshoot in case the packages are getting failed due to data mismatching, like data violations, all that stuff. We won't do. We will tell to the ADF team. We will tell to the MSBA team, hey, so the package is getting failed due to violation of the data, maybe duplicate data, some junk data they are loading, maybe column level mismatch of data, because the column is having only 10 characters and they are loading more than 10 characters into that table, into that column. So it won't allow. So in terms of development, we'll route the tickets to the development. But in terms of DBA, you need to take and care everything. That is what we wanted to convey. Okay. And Active Directory, which is very important, that we are going to cover. Now we are not calling as a Azure Active Directory in cloud. In cloud, we are not calling as a Azure Active Directory. We are calling as a Azure Entra ID. Microsoft has been renamed to Entra ID. We are going to cover Active Directory. We are going to cover virtual machines. Of course, this is the major part. Okay, we need to cover database as a service. We are going to cover Azure SQL database and Azure MI. Yeah, these are all the services are available. Okay, let's don't think that only these services Microsoft is offering. Okay, almost Microsoft is offering 600 and plus services. Hey, suddenly when my mouse is disappearing. I, no, wait. Okay, so Microsoft is offering almost okay 600 and plus services. If you go to the Microsoft product, okay, so where Microsoft is, see, Microsoft is almost offering 797 products. That includes .NET, Azure, customer care frameworks, Dynamic, okay, Internet Explorer of Microsoft 365, okay, Microsoft Edge, Microsoft Servers, okay, Serverlite, SQL Server, Visual Studio, Windows, Microsoft System Center. Many more products Microsoft is offering. Out of that, we are going to learn SQL Server. SQL Server. So, what are the services? What are the products are available in terms of SQL, SQL 22, SQL 25, SQL 2017, Power BI, okay, Report Viewer 2016. We are having different flavors. So when you open any flavor here, so for example, if I go for SQL Server 2000, okay, 12. If you go for SQL Server 2012, if you open this one, see, Microsoft is going to maximum provide 10 years of support for this product. Okay. No, if you go on purchasing the car, definitely there will be insurance, right? Okay. 3 years they will provide the service. And you can also purchase if you pay some in out of countries, you can pay some dollars. In India, you can pay some rupees so that you can get 2 more years, 3 more years extra services. Okay. You can purchase. Like say when you go for Microsoft product also, there are two things. One is mainstream support, one is extended support. One is mainstream support, extended supports. So for mainstream, Microsoft is offering 5 years. For extended, Microsoft is offering 5 years. Total, you are getting 10 years support. After 10 years, Microsoft owns support for this product. Means I'm not getting Subbu. What do you mean by support? For example, your application is running with SQL Server 2012, a product, okay, SQL Server 2012, and you got stuck somewhere, okay, maybe there is a bug, or maybe you are having some outage or performance issue or something, and you are unable to find the issue. You are unable to find the issue, but application team wants to know why this issue happened, how we can avoid this in the future. Application team is expecting from this from you, but you are unable to find the cause. Now what you will do, you will create a case to the Microsoft. You will create a case to the Microsoft. Now when you go to the Microsoft, first Microsoft will see the whether this product is in the support. if this product is in the support, Microsoft will take and care your case. Microsoft will guide you until your issue resolved, until you got the uh, uh, fix. Okay, Microsoft will take and care. So that is the kind of support. Okay, so that support Microsoft will see for 2012, July 12, 2022, the support has been ended. If you go to the 2014 also, the support has been ended, sir. If you go here, everyone, the support has been ended. 2024, July 9th, the support has been ended for 2014 as well. Means okay, this service we can't support. No, you can, sir. Still application is running with 2014, 2007, 2012. Now we will encourage our application team. Hey, apps team, can you so being Microsoft has been stopped the main support, extended support for this product. Okay, will you check your application to is compatible for the higher versions? Is compatible for the higher versions like 2022, 2019. So will you check your application is compatible any one of this higher version where we will plan to upgrade our SQL services which are running in SQL Server 2014, 2012 to the higher versions. Yep. Got it, everyone? No? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah. So Microsoft is having many services, .NET, operating system, MS Office, MS Office, cloud, Azure. So Microsoft is offering many services. Don't think that Microsoft is offering only SQL services. Okay, so we are having plenty of services where we can extend our technical stuff. We no need to go here and there to so after we are good at SQL, okay, what we can learn, Subbu? We are having many more here. Okay, so you can start learning the a little development, not that much hard development where we need for ADF for integration services, all this stuff. Now, so again, one more slide. What Microsoft is offering. Okay, so we will call like on-prem. Okay, our premises. Most of still 4 to 5 years, all the servers we are hosting in on-prem because we will think that on-prem is more securable platform to our data. Our premises, on-prem is nothing but our premises where we are having full control, nowadays to maintain that on premises. Okay, the cost, see, always either you, either me, either anyone, we need to finally earn some profit from our product. Okay, now to reduce the cost cutting, to go for cost cutting, everyone is trying to move the services to the cloud, to move the services to the cloud. So when you go to the cloud, okay, you can build the VMs on the cloud, like how you are going to build the VMs in on-prem. So see, for example, you can take your laptop. Okay, in our laptop, you can build VMware virtual machine. You can build Oracle VirtualBox. You can build hypervisor. By using any one of these tools, you can build the operating system. You can build the operating system like the VMs. Okay, and you can install whatever the flavors you want to do. For example, I wanted to install Linux flavor. Okay, you can install the Linux flavor. Okay, like Ubuntu, CentOS, Red Hat, you can install. So for example, I wanted to install Windows servers. I can install Windows Server like Windows Server 2022, Windows Server 2019, Windows Server 2016, Windows Server 2012, 2012 R2. Okay, on top of your laptop, if your laptop is having enough resources, we will collect all your laptop configuration, whose laptop will fit for you can build the VMs. Okay, so we'll take that one, we'll guide you how to build the VMware from the initial stage itself. First we will concentrate on the infrastructure. So once you are good at infrastructure, and once you're good at how to install the product on that infrastructure, then we will start the taking the concept wise. We'll go and start the taking the concept wise. So this is like on premises. Okay. In our premises, in our laptop, we are going to build the VMs. Like same. Okay, you will go to the cloud. Cloud is a provider. Like for example, you want to get the internet. What you will see in our surroundings how many people are providing internet provider. You will go and talk to them, and you will see the whether the service is good. Okay, how much of the price, how much MB they are offering. Okay, how much GP they are offering, how much speed of internet. Okay, you will talk with all them, and you will purchase the internet. Okay, for 1 month or for 6 months or for 3 months. Like a same cloud is like a provider. Okay, Microsoft is a provider, AWS is a provider, Google is a provider, Alibaba Cloud is a provider. So cloud is a provider. So who is providing the services on top of the cloud, over the internet, So now you will go to the Microsoft, like portal.azure.com. Okay, so if you go to the Microsoft, okay, then you can see these many services Microsoft is offering. Okay, will you learn all these services? No. What are the relevant to the SQL? I do see Microsoft is offering almost not only Microsoft. If you go for AWS, Google Cloud, Azure, Alibaba Cloud, they are offering a number of services. These many services micro offering in terms of artificial intelligence, in terms of analytics, in terms of compute, in terms of containers, in terms of database, in terms of general, in terms of DevOps, in terms of hybrid multi-cloud, in terms of IoT, okay, identity, in terms of integration, in terms of see these many services Microsoft is offering. Will you learn all these services? No. What is relevant to us? SQL. So what are the SQL services related to cloud on top of cloud? We'll go and start. For example, you are a DevOps engineer. So you will learn DevOps related services, which is offering on top of cloud. Okay, which is on top of cloud. So what are the things I can taken care on the Azure DevOps? This is also one of the leading service. Azure DevOps is the one of the leading service. You may also get a chance to work, sir. Mostly what we are thinking, oh, we are learning SQL. If you go to the real world, we learn only the SQL. We'll get a chance to work only SQL. No, you may also get a chance to work with Azure DevOps pipelines, failures as well. Okay, if you're getting a chance to work with like application kind of support, you may also need to take care Azure DevOps pipelines failures as well. So once you enter into the real world, until unless you get a project, we don't know what sort of work you will get it. Don't expect that we will get only SQL. Oh, so Subhi is teaching SQL. We wanted to learn SQL. Oh, I will get only SQL. No, not at all. You may also get a chance to work with the ADF, Synopsys, Analytics, all the stuff. You may also get a chance to work with Azure SQL Database, MI, analysis services, all this stuff. Along with you may also get a chance to work with Azure DevOps as well. So until unless you get the project, they start the KT of transferring the knowledge to you. We don't know what sort of work you will get it. But when you are attending the interviews, we will get some sort of information, what sort of candidate they are looking. Okay, they are looking whether they are looking purely for SQL or they are looking also for application support kind of role. Okay, you can choose whether I need to choose that project or I can go for any other project, any organization. Okay, sorry, sir. My baby is starting learning SQL. No, please, please. No, 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 no. Go, go, go. Okay, yeah. Sorry. So Microsoft is offering this one. Will you learn all the services? No. Okay. What are the relevant to SQL? So if you search for SQL, so just search for SQL. Okay, like or you can search for Azure. Okay, SQL. If you go to the Azure SQL, if you just click on create, okay, in cloud. So we are mainly concentrating on this three. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, see. Database as a service, instance as a service, and this as a VM. Okay. On top of Azure VM, you are going to build the SQL. So we are having different flavors of operating system, different flavors of SQL Server. You already know just now. So we will try to install whatever the flavor we wanted to practice. You can go and build uh, uh, your SQL Server in terms of on Windows Server 2022, on Windows Server 2019, on Windows on Ubuntu platform or on Red Hat platform. You can build. MI is costly service. Okay, MI is a costly service where you can't do in terms of retail subscription. Okay, you can't do in terms of retail subscription. MI, especially MI, but you can practice Azure SQL database. You can you can practice SQL. Okay, you can practice SQL on VM, but MI you need to convert your retail subscription to pay-as-you-go model. Okay, so if I wanted to practice MI, okay, managed instance, definitely you need to pay some amount to the Microsoft. Okay, you need to switch your subscription from retail to pay-as-you-go model, and you can start deploying the managed services. Many things you can do. Okay, ADF you can build. ADF, Azure Data Factory, not sorry, Data Factory. Okay, you can build the Data Factory. You can build the Synapse Analytics. Okay, you can build the Data Factory. You can build the Synapse Analytics. You can build the Azure Data Lake. Massive things you can do, but only couple of services where we can't do in terms of retail subscription. Under retail subscription, there is certain limitations we are having. Okay, when you go for, if I want practice those services which are not being part of retail, then definitely you need to go for pay as you go model. But please be aware. We will let you know, sir. We'll let you know everyone. Okay. Don't create the Azure accounts. Okay. After 45 days, we will start the cloud. Okay. As part of this 3 months of training, half of the time we'll spend in on-prem. Okay. Most of the things will spend in our laptop itself. Next, we'll go for cloud. Okay. That time I will let you know how when you need to create the retail subscription. Now, Microsoft announced one good thing where you can also create the retail using your debit cards. Earlier, only credit cards are accepted. Some debit cards are also accepted. Now all the debit cards are accepting. That is a one good chance. Everyone contains the debit cards. Okay, who can carry the debit cards? Microsoft won't charge. Microsoft will charge only ₹2. We can bill retail subscription, but don't create as of now. After 45 days only, we'll go into the cloud. We'll talk almost uh, 45 days on top of the cloud services. So where that time you can build the retail subscription and you can play with the Azure services. Yep, clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Stop me, okay, in case you want to raise some questions, okay? Uh,
Yeah.
of course, we are not talking any technical stuff, okay? Just we are walkthroughing what we are next 90 days, okay? What we are going to cover all this in span of 90 days. Okay, along with that stuff, okay, as you are a DBA, sir, DBA, maybe you need to make some good relationship with the Windows team, network team, storage team as well, because our SQLs are sitting in the Windows servers in the Linux server. Who is going to take in care? Those team we are calling as a Windows team. Like we are calling, so our like we are SQL DBA team, SQL DBA team. Okay, MSBA team, data engineering team, analytics team, okay, developers, okay, testers. Like same, there will be Windows team, network team, storage team. So Windows team will take Windows kind of activities like operating system, all that kind of. Network team take care about the network related issues. Storage team will take about storage related issues. Along with there will be when you go to the cloud, when you specially go to the cloud, we will call it as a cloud administrator team, admin team, cloud admin team. Along with there is one more team called AD team, Active Directory team, AD team. So we need to make you forget about making the relationship, all the stuff. Once you got a project once you enter into the organization. The people who are starting the journey, once you enter into the organization, once you allocated a project, okay, they will allocate a project from your organization. You should know who is our Windows team, who is our network team, who is our storage team, who is our AD team, who is our application team. Okay, open a notepad, open a OneNote, and make a note everything, all these team members, okay, their group names, their DL, okay, DL distribution list. Okay, when you are dropping a mail, there will be group. Those technical terms we'll call it as a DL distribution list. Okay, because assume you are a new, if you don't know this concept and they allocated the project, unfortunately you are in the night shift. Now suddenly SQL went down due to server went down. Your server is down. Your server is down. SQL is down. Application is down. Being the server is down, being the server is down, you can't do nothing. We are a SQL engineers. Until you connect to the server, you can't do why SQL is down. But unfortunately, server is down, and you don't know whom to contact. Now that is the biggest escalation for us. So when you are taking the KT again, before COVID, after COVID, uh, uh, before COVID, we are so lucky. We are getting a good KT knowledge transfer from our previous our colleagues. Okay, but after COVID, because we are working remotely or we are working hybridly. Okay, this is the biggest challenge. We are getting less KT time now, and we are not that much enough information so that getting from our colleagues. Okay, that is the biggest challenge. Maybe the people who are watching this sessions, okay, at least the managers, team leads, take this responsibility. You are a new, you know SQL, you know how SQL is working, what are the things we can do from SQL, but you don't know about who is the Windows team, who is the network team, who is the storage team, where you are taking the backups, how you are taking the backups. You don't know anything. At least they need to prepare a proper KT for you. They won't allow you immediately to sit on the production servers. At least they need to give a proper time, like a span of 2 to 3 weeks or 1 month, to understand the infrastructure, their infrastructure. Okay, raise your voice, everyone. So I need KT. Without KT, if something goes wrong, you are not the responsible person. The people who is already having the knowledge, who is having the prior experience, you will raise your voice. But the people who are starting the journey, uh, you people will hesitate to raise your voice. That's the biggest problem. Okay, if you're not raising your voice, don't think that you don't have the SQL experience. You are learning SQL. This is complete real world training. Okay, it's a kind of SQL. We are treating everything in the real world only. Treat like it's a real world. Raise your voice. Get the questions. Clarify your doubts so that when you are taking the KT, definitely will raise your voice. If you're not raising your voice, that is the biggest problem on you only. Then definitely that leads to escalations. Okay, try to avoid escalation on you. Raise your voice, take the KT. So identify this many teams are available behind us. Okay, on top of Windows, on top of network, on top of storage only, we are building our SQL. We are building our not only SQL. Go for Oracle, go for PostgreSQL, go for any database management system, any services. There are different teams are working. Okay. Oh, means only SQL means only SQL team. No, none other than team. You don't know. No, you need to know all these teams so that in case something happened to server, something happened to network, something happened to storage, due to that our SQL is affecting, definitely you need to go and talk to them. So definitely make a good relationship with them as well. Okay, but always they will blame us only. Okay, we know Windows team, network team, storage team, apps team, always they will blame SQL team. Not SQL teams are database team. Don't tell SQL team we are a database teams. Okay. database teams. So they will blame us only always. So you need to have right proofs saying that, oh, hey, there is no issue with the SQL. There is no with the DB side. There is issue with the Windows. There is issue with the network. There is issue with the storage. Otherwise, definitely they will tell there is no issue with the Windows network, storage, nothing. We are healthy. There is issue with the SQL. You have verified everything. There is no issue with the SQL basically. There is issue with some here only. You already identified there is issue with the Windows, issue with the network only. But again, though, they will blame us only. And apps team can't understand what we are saying. So tell them with the proofs. So I will show you how to take that kind of information from the SQL Server, from the server side, loop the application team, loop the Windows team, say them, hey, see below screenshot, below error logs, there is no issue with the SQL. There is something is happening with the Windows side. Take a look, have a look. Okay, but don't rudely tell sir. Politely, always make a polite chat, polite emails, polite conversations. Okay, with application, especially with the application team, with the Windows team, network team, and storage team. Okay, always. But of course, uh, it's a team bonding. Okay, so keep in mind you are not working as an independent. You are working with a group. Okay, you are working as a group like Windows team, network team, storage team, database team, apps team. Okay, end users. Just take the KT, sir. KT is the biggest thing you need to take it. At least don't sit on production servers immediately. Okay, the people who are starting the journey. That's the reason we are requesting myself and Sai requesting here. Raise your voice in front of this many people. If you're raising your voice, definitely you will raise your voice in real world as well. If you're not simply raising your voice, you are just simply sitting idle as part of all this 3 months training, then once you enter into the project also you won't raise your voice. Okay, keep that in mind. And now finally, the people who are experienced, okay, we will think we are why you been taking the training means you are looking for tuning. Okay, in terms of tuning we will get like n number of bubbles in our mind, like memory, deadlocks, network, indexes, CPU, blocking, okay, TempDB, update statuses, configurations, IO, blah, 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 blah. These many things you will get on your mind. So we are going to discuss everything, each and everything as part of this span of 3 months. Okay, in terms of memory, in terms of network, in terms of IO, in terms of stats, in terms of TempDB, in terms of application, in terms of CPU, in terms of IO. What are the things we need to take in care as part of SQL? What are the things we need to let them ask to the application team? Your network team, your Windows team, your storage team, so that they also need to take in care some responsibilities. Okay, so we will go and see in depth of all this bubble to clarify, because SQL means not only installing the product, not only making sure that services are running, databases are healthy, security. You need to take in care the performance as well. Performance is the most factor you need to take a look, because take a application or a app what you are using in the Android. So for example, you wanted to book a flight. Okay, so in India mostly we'll use Make My Trip, Agoda, okay, Clear Trip. So we are having n number of apps. Okay, so when you are opening a app, for example, you wanted to book a flight from so and so place to so and so place, you wanted to book a movie, you wanted to book a taxi, you will open app. Nowadays we are smarter, we'll open the entire globe is working in a smartphone now. We'll open app. For example, when you open app, it is taking longer time to load the data. Okay, now what you will do, you will choose for alternative, right? Today you will wait for 2 minutes. Tomorrow, okay. Day after tomorrow, hey, that app is not working that much faster. Why can't you go for alternative app where we are having n number of apps to book the flights, book the movie tickets, book the taxis, everything. Now you will go for other application. Means we are losing one customer. Think from customer point of view. Okay, think you need to always think you also like a customer. You are also using that product. Somehow you are also using that product. Okay, you are using Amazon, you are using Flipkart, you are using MyPyTrip, you are using Agoda, you are using Grab, you are using Ola, you are using Uber. Somewhere you are using that app as well. Treat from you like a customer. Okay? So when you open that app, if that app is not giving that much best performance, definitely we'll go for alternative. Nowadays we are smarter. So we are losing one customer. So always think from customer point of view, not a DBA point of view, not a DBA point of view, sir. Think from customer point of, hey, always we need to make sure that my application need to run, not only running for 25 by 7, 365 days, how my application performance is also giving. Okay, that is our topmost priority as a DBA. As a DBA, that is our topmost priority. That is also we are going to take in care. Yeah, and same slide. Okay, I just mentioned in terms of words. Okay, what we are going to cover in terms of performance tuning, slow running queries issues, fragmentation issues, weight stats, TempDB. TempDB is like a heart for performance tuning. One of the heart. One of the heart. Okay. Poor execution plan. Execution plan is a one of the heart. One of the heart for performance tuning in terms of SQL Server wrongly configured. See, if you're not best to configure, how you can give the best performance. See, for example, take Amazon Go down warehouse. Okay, now you got all the products. Okay, you got the truck, and the truck is just unloaded the products. I'm asking, hey, can you go and bring a pen? Can you go and bring a pencil from that? Okay, now just that truck unloaded the product in the warehouse. Now to find that pen, to find that pencil, it you may take longer time because you got a massive product. You need to find that pen. Where is that? Just now it is unloaded. It is not arranged. So you need to configure. So once you install the component, your job is not done. You need to configure best SQL Server. If you configure best, SQL Server will give the best performance. If you're not configuring best, how SQL Server can give best performance? So SQL is a product. It's a product, okay? If you give SQL best, SQL will give written best for us. If you give SQL best, SQL will give written best for us. So that is what we need to think. How best we are configuring the SQL Server, how best indexes are configuring, locking, blocking, fill factors. We are going to think n number of things, okay, in terms of performance tuning, okay. The people who are first time listening, no worries about all these terminologies, okay. This is not a rocket science, sir. Nothing. It's very simple. We will make very simple. Step by step, we'll go. Step by step, we'll go. Don't get nerves. Don't get tense. Okay. The first time who are listening, uh, you will feel so comfortable when we are discussing the concept step by step. Only one thing stop us in case if you're not understanding. And the final is, okay, we will provide the complete material, but always we love to encourage rather than going to the documentation, rather than going to the documentation. Mostly the student psychology is everyone will ask, hey, are you providing the document? Are you providing the document? Are you providing the document? Okay. But what we are encouraging means always what document you need to go, sir? Microsoft document. So, for example, Azure SQL database, for example, okay, if you go for Azure SQL database. Come on, 1 second. Let's go for Azure SQL. Okay, let's open. 1 second. Okay. How I can show you? Always try to prefer Microsoft Docs, okay? That's what I can tell because in terms of cloud, especially on-prem, okay, documentation is okay, but in terms of cloud, in terms of, for example, you wanted to learn something related to DTU, something related to vCore, okay? What I will encourage means we will encourage always you need to go to the Microsoft block. Always go to the Microsoft block. This is your best documentation, sir. Everyone, to everyone I'm saying, because cloud is drastically changing. Okay, if you stick with the document whatever we are sharing, you may not get most of the advanced features because Microsoft is updating this document massively, enhancing this document massively. So always what we will tell, always go to the Microsoft block. See, if I go to the SQL, Azure SQL, what is SQL? So I can learn everything. Now you will get to know whatever the article you are reading. Oh, this article fit for Azure SQL database, Azure EMI, and SQL on Azure VM. Okay. Now, if you go for overview, you will get the complete overview. So spend some time in the Microsoft blocks, okay, rather than whatever the articles we are giving. Rather than that, go for Microsoft block. This is the first best thing I can search. Yeah, this one I wanted to show you. Yeah, luckily we got it. See, Azure SQL documentation. Oh, I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn. So, for example, I will share this one. Someone you can share it to your WhatsApp group chat. Okay. So I wanted to learn something related to Azure SQL. These are the best docs. Related to MI, these are the best docs. Something related to SQL on Azure VM, these are the best docs. Okay. I will encourage mostly this. You need to go in terms of cloud. In terms of cloud. Microsoft Docs or Microsoft mentioned lots of documentation. We are not going to the Microsoft blocks, okay? And we are thinking we are not having enough knowledge. That is, even you are working, you are having good experience in SQL, in terms of Oracle, in terms of any other technologies. They already designed n number of docs. We are not going. That's the problem. Or we are going to the office, working with the 5 to 10 tickets, leaving the office and coming to home. Oh, we worked lot many tickets. Oh, I got too much thanks. Oh, we are sleeping. Next day come, back, come. At least in a month, in a 2 weeks, okay, go and spend some times in Microsoft Docs. I'm promising you, you will become good expert in SQL. Okay, Microsoft enhancing a lot, so don't stick with that. This is the best thing where I will encourage everyone. Okay, we of course we are sharing the documents, and one more thing is live sessions. Always I will encourage you live sessions where we are going to discuss. Every session is very important. We are going to discuss important concept, important question, how to you need to answer, how they will confuse you, okay, how you need to convince the interviewer. We will talk in the live session. So live sessions are very important. We are going to stress lots of concepts, lots of FAQs, how you will get a chance in real world. Everything will talk more in the live session. So don't miss live sessions. Okay, all the sessions are pre-recorded, and we are going to upload in the our Azure SQL Champ channel. Okay, we will create a new playlist. So as everyone knows, being you reach out us with the channel called Azure SQL Champ. This is our channel, not my channel, not Sai channel. This is our channel. Okay, where we will go to the playlist. So we will create the new playlist for batch 44. Okay, and we are having this many batches we proudly completed, and every batch we used to took 3 months. Okay, earlier we used to take 45 days. Now that increased to 60 days, that increased to 75 days. Now almost we are spending for 3 months. Even 3 months also not sufficient for us, okay, to complete our training whatever we are expecting. See, 3 months means hardly Monday to Saturday. Okay, every month 4 days we are living, and again we will get some festivals, all the stuff. Okay, at least we are losing 10 to 15 days sessions. Okay, now means 80 sessions we need to cover. So almost we are covering for batch 43 also almost 92 sessions completed. Still 20 to 25 sessions are pending. Okay, for batch 42, 120 sessions plus completed. Batch 41, okay, 134 sessions completed. Batch 40, 130 sessions we done. These are live sessions, not pre-recording sessions. Nowhere we will keep the pre-recording in our playlist. Okay, all are live sessions only. Now why we are showing this one is we are not publishing our channel. What we wanted to convey is you need to understand we are asking only one thing. You need to give the time. Only one time. If you give the time, definitely. Sir, I told you, right? 90 days, maximum we can take 80 to 85 sessions. Forget about Sundays. Okay. But if you give more timers, means sometimes we will call at the evening. If you are giving a time on the evening, because we are working, you are also working. Okay. Sometimes we may stuck with critical tickets. Somewhere we will stuck with the meetings. Okay. Sometimes we can't take the session. Maximum 99.99% every day there will be session. In case we uh, in case we forget to share the meeting invite also, definitely there will be session, sir. 99% we will take the session. 0.1% we may miss sometimes. Okay, but definitely we'll take this in. So please allow us the more time. Okay, everyone, I'm requesting day one. This is our day one. We are not asking anything. We are asking only your time. If you concentrate for 3 months, we are promising you will become strong in SQL. In terms of all this performance tuning itself, we will take 15 to 20 days. Uh, Always on itself, we will take 20 plus sessions. Now, almost 2 months, almost 1.5 month we are spending in performance tuning. 1.5 month we are spending with always on. Forget about rest of the things. You need to know migrations. Migrations will take almost 1 week. Complete to drive the migration, we need to take 1 week. And what about other concept? Replication, 1 week will take replication. Replication, one of the toughest concept in entire SQL Server. We'll spend 1 week. So almost 1.5, 2.5 months is done. Then rest of the concept when we need to cover. So you need to understand us, okay, everyone. That's what we are requesting. Sai is requesting, Subbu is requesting, Azure SQL Champ is requesting the time. Okay, not any other. I hope you will understand what we are requesting. Okay, uh, the people who are in the 43rd batch. Okay, uh, you know, right? How many sessions we took on for only for always on this earlier batch, 42nd batch, we took 17 to 80 or 80 to 19 sessions we took on always on availability group. Now this batch almost 20 plus sessions we took, and we need to address them. 43rd batch. Last 2 weeks, oh my God, they they are morning they are joining, evening they are joining. Okay, they are giving massive time. So that's the only one request we are asking. Okay, to everyone in the starting itself, we need some time, more time, not some time, more time. Okay, to make complete training of SQL. That's the one thing. No worries. In case you are not feeling well, you're not able to join, all will be pre-recorded. It will be available in our Azure SQL Champ in the playlist called Batch 44. Okay. So Sai will take care about all the access part. You can try to reach out to the Sai once. Apart from this, I wanted to highlight one more thing. So we are having a GitHub repository. Okay. So we are updating a massive content in the GitHub repository. Whatever you want. So you wanted to get some benchmark value. So for example, how indexes are working, how backups are working, how resources are working, how always on is working. So in terms of troubleshooting, you wanted to get some benchmark values. We have placed lot many scripts in our GitHub repository. Okay, this is our public repository. You can access anywhere, even in real world also. You can access this repository. You can go here. These are well tested scripts. Okay, when you run the script, it won't make any harm your production servers. We are promising. These are very tested scripts. Okay. Bean, I am also using these scripts, so you can trust us. We are also using. Sai is also using. Many people are using this script. Okay. You can access this one. This is our public repository. In case the people who are already working as a DBA, if you got there is one script better than this one, okay, don't hesitate to inform to Sai or inform to Subbu. We will update you. We will update that script in our repository. This is not a one-man show or two-man show. This is our show. This is for us, not for Subbu, not for Sai. This is for us because on day when you are working, you will get massively the scripts. Okay. In terms of training, when we are driving the training, okay, we will take many scripts from here and we will show you when you need to script, which script you need to use, which script will give this what sort of information, and at the ending we are spending 1 hour time in terms of GitHub repository, in terms of uh, SP who is active. We are going to spend some time with SP who is active, and in terms of not only this one, in terms of Bulldozer, we are going to spend Blitz scripts. Okay, most powerful, but don't run this script. Blitz scripts don't run until unless you need to take approval. Okay, you need to ask whether we can deploy Blitz scripts or not, Bulldozer scripts. And one more thing here, one thing I just wanted to highlight, I missed, sorry. SP who is active. Okay, SP who is active. Ask your project people whether we can deploy SP who is active. If yes, you are so lucky because SP who is active will get much more information. We have used much filters here. No worries, the people who are starting journey. At the ending, we will take 1 hour time to spend how SP who to will drive the up performance tuning in terms of help to us. Okay, what sort of parameters? Not only here, I will talk more on SP who is active Bulldozer scripts in our sessions. Okay. Yeah, we will get you all the parameters, okay, which are massive parameters. We already make it, okay. I will talk to all this parameter and I will update you. Yep, everyone. Apart from this GitHub repository, we will talk more. And finally, okay, uh, we are having a separate group for discussion, okay, Azure SQL champ discussion, okay. You will be part of this discussion. Sai will make an invite for everyone to be part of this discussion group, and this discussion group will run for 24/7. Okay, all this discussion group contains the people who are starting the journey, the people who are already working. So in case you got stuck somewhere and you are not getting, you can post that. But while you are posting, please make a hint, make a note, erase your server names, erase your organization names. Okay, don't take your company logos, server names, IP address, your login. Okay, login, please, because see, in terms of security, because many people are there here. Okay, we can't monitor everyone how they are behaviors. Okay, but most all the people are trustable people only. But still, in terms of protection, what I wanted to say is, if you stuck somewhere, you got one error message, and you are not able to find, you want to take some help from Azure SQL Champ discussion group. Okay, erase your server names, your login names, your server names, your IP addresses, and your logos. Okay, try to avoid to take that stuff. Okay, and post in the discussion group. Definitely, you will get a response from. In case you are the available, so for example, Girish, you are in the night shift. Okay, and someone who is also night shift, who is not having prior experience in SQL, he got stuck. If he's posting, okay, Girish can help here. Okay, Girish will tell. Again, sir, research before you suggesting something. You can call them. WhatsApp calls are allowed throughout the global. In case you are not understanding that screenshot, whatever, for example, Raj shared and whatever you are not understanding, you can call to them, take that what sort of error message he's facing, Can you drive that issue? That is what I'm asking to experienced people always. Okay. In terms of chat, can you go into the call with them in the WhatsApp call, ask them, hey, what, okay, can you try this one? Can you try? But again, if you are having any doubt and you got stuck, and that is leading the escalation, we are directly saying to you, don't hesitate to reach out to Sai, don't hesitate to reach out to Subbu at any time for 24 by 7. Okay? 24 by 7 you can try to reach. But again, in terms of critical, very critical, it is leading the escalation. Don't hesitate to call to us. Okay? That's the only one. Even your batch will complete by March ending. For example, March ending 3 months. March ending will complete your batch. After March ending, what kind of support you will get it, Subbu? What kind of support we will get it means same support. Okay, you will post in the discussion group. We are here to help you. Okay, and you will be part of community. We will add your group into the community. Okay, you can reach out anytime to the Sai myself. That is a guarantee we are providing in terms of big escalations. Don't hesitate to reach out to Subbu Sai. Even your training get complete. Your batch officially your batch will complete by March, but not support, sir. Support it's lifelong support. And one more thing, uh, whatever we are learning, for example, we are learning something new in SQL itself, or Sai got some. See, in the span of 3 months, we don't know what will happen. We don't know what will happen. We don't know what we learn. Okay, whatever we haven't discussed still 42. If you are learning something new in the 44 batch, okay, we will include all the batches in the community. We will post the meeting invite. If you are having some time, free time, definitely you can take that opportunity. Okay, so it's a lifelong training. Okay, unofficially we are telling that your batch will complete at March, but officially we are telling your batch will complete at March, but unofficially we are saying it's a lifelong training. Whatever we are learning, you will also learn same thing. We won't charge anything, so don't think, okay, Subbu will charge, Sai will charge. Never. We are done. You already paid, done. That's it. Okay. Yeah, 24 by 7 support and 24 by 7 discussion group. Always we are happy to help you. Don't get tense, don't get nerves, okay? In terms of very critical, don't hesitate to call us. Okay? You don't want to make that much tense, sir. We are here to help you. Even your batch is completed. Is it clear? You have any questions? Yes, no. That's the one thing. And yeah,
No, nothing.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Before I say thank you, okay, I just wanted to walk through the content, okay, what we are going to discuss, okay. You will be part of this Azure SQL jump. Yeah, hi Wilson. Yes, Wilson.
Yeah, I always have questions. Yeah. So, well, earlier from the beginning, you were talking about the ADF, data lake, signups. So, is it part of this course as well, or are you offering the training separately?
No, that will see. In terms of basic part, I will cover Wilson here itself. Okay, I don't want
Okay.
I don't want go. See, ADF is again a massive.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
is.
include here. Okay, like so that will be part of different. But I'm not promising immediately. I will bring back ADF all the stuff immediately. Okay. First, let's concentrate on PostgreSQL on SQL Server. Okay, my concentrate on first these two. Once I stable PostgreSQL, maybe 1 or 2 batches. Okay, then I will in the mid of 2025 I will try to bring the fabric itself. The fabric contains ADF. Okay, I don't
Okay.
want to tell ADF. Let's bring the fabric itself. Okay, so that's what initiate we are taking. Myself and Sai is going to take in care, and always you will encourage the Sai as well. He is going to take some responsibility from my side. Okay, we are not dividing, so we are sharing the knowledge. Okay, so if Sai will take some responsibility, I can spend some more additional. I can bring some more, which will help us. Okay, which will help us. Okay, you are be part of Azure SQL Champ. Okay, please keep in your mind. We are be part of Azure SQL Champ. Everyone is part of Azure SQL Champ. Okay, so you are not separate. I am not separate. Okay, whatever we are learning, you will also learn same thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Another question. I know you should have experience with this. Whenever any company posts any job online, as a DBA, you have to have a automation skill. I know I'm looking into the course content. Are you going to touch a little bit about PowerShell?
I am
Just
not
for
that
automation as a
much good.
DBA?
I'm not that much good at PowerShell. Okay, honestly
Okay.
speaking, in the day one itself. Okay, I don't want to say I will tell the PowerShell blah 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 nothing. But that is also our next plan. Maybe I will give that opportunity to Sai. Okay, so I am distributing the work between myself and Sai. So I will distribute this work to the Sai. Maybe definitely we will bring the automation in the mid of maybe once Sai need to stable down, maybe he will take some time. So once he's stable, definitely I will ask Sai to take the automation as well. In the 2024 mid, I will bring back with the automation as well. We are promising.
Thank you.
Yeah.
More question. Yeah, maybe I haven't checked very well the course content. Are you going to discuss about the DAG, distributed always on, and replication
Everything,
always on?
everything. Yeah, the content. I can't mention everything in the content. Okay.
Okay.
Don't think that. Okay. But I told you, right? So we are going to spend 20 plus sessions in always on availability group. Now think about how much massive content you are getting with AZ. Okay. So it's
Yeah,
it's
not
all
ordinary always on, distributed AG. I know it's
yeah.
always on.
No,
Okay.
always on. Yeah, DAZ also. It's not okay. Okay. Yeah, DAZ we are discussing. AZ we are discussing. With the AZ, with the DAZ, we are discussing much more. Okay. So we have initiated the DAZ first time in our training in batch 43. I promised them as well. We will bring some advanced concept with the DAZ in 44 batch. I 43rd batch, 42nd batch, 41 batch also included in that training. You are the one person you are the one batch who are lucky where we are going to discuss advanced DAZ concept.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the replication on AG as well, is that right?
Yeah. Replication is one of the expert here. Sai,
Yeah, it's very hard.
yeah, Sai is a
That
more expert in replication because his environment is completely with replication only. So you need to ask Sai also.
Thank you.
Just yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
no
question
problem.
for now. Yeah.
In terms of the replication, I will make our people so comfortable. No issues.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
will try my best.
Okay, good.
So only
Thank you.
one thing we are asking Wilson and other people who are okay. Raise your voice. Okay. You are having the questions. Okay. I'm asking either it can be simple, it can be medium, it can be whatever. If you're not raising your voice, we don't know whether you are understanding or not. Okay. And just overview, sir. I can't overview to everyone course content. I can't mention everything here. Don't think okay, this is only Subbu will discuss in real world. No. Massively. Okay. So we'll start with history of the SQL Server and we'll start with the how each and every version, what are the versions Microsoft released, how to install. First, as a DBA, we must and should know how to install SQL Server, what are the components are available, what are the editions are available, what is the instance, how to install. That stuff we are going to cover. Okay. Now, installation configuration we'll discuss. And in terms of whole this training, you are getting all the best practices. I can't explain everything best practice in the starting itself because the people who are learning SQL, they're mostly unaware of most of the concept. So I will share it separate materials for what are the best practices after you install, pre-installation, post-installation. Before you install, what are the things you need to take care? After install, what are the things you need to take care? We'll talk more on that stuff as well. Once you install the SQL Server, once we install the SQL Server, our job is done? No. The one thing is you need to create the databases. Okay, so how to create the database, what are the things we need to take in care, how the data is storing in SQL Server, okay, how the data movement is happening. So that we are going to discuss. And as part of security, security is a massive. As a DBA, we need to protect our databases in terms of vulnerabilities, in terms of ransomware. Okay, so we need to protect our databases. How you are going to protect? What are the best practices we are going to follow in terms of security? All the stuff we are going to discuss along with the traditional security. Okay, we will discuss massively in terms of on-prem. We are going to discuss in terms of cloud. Also, we are going to discuss when you go to the cloud. Okay, so we will block the internet connection. See, these are the cloud where you can access this if you are having an internet connection. What we will do, we will block the internet connection. We will block the internet connection. Now, how you can access without internet connection? That is how we will see the connectivity in terms of cloud. 40th batch, you are yet to get all this stuff. No worries. 44 batch, what we are discussing, we will discuss massively with the cloud as well in terms of security. Okay, lot in the security. Security itself, again, we are going to spend mostly 10 days. 10 days because everyone as a DBA, we must and should know about security. So we are going to discuss traditional security and we are going to discuss out of traditional security like TDE, column level, always encryption, SSL certificates, TLS protocols, NTLM authentication, Kerberos authentication, SPNs. Okay, target principal name is incorrect, and along with the troubleshooting, we are going to discuss every concept. You will get the troubleshooting. Okay, no worries at all. And as a DBA, we need to protect our data in terms of disaster. For example, our server got crashed, our DBs are crashed. So in terms of okay, disaster happened. So how you can recover the data? So by taking the backups and restore. So how many types of backups are available? We will discuss full backup. I can't say all the names, but we will discuss massively. Apart from this mention, we will also going to discuss about the partial backups, file group backups, piecemeal restoration. What do you mean by piecemeal restoration? When you will go for piecemeal restoration, we are going to cover lot many things with the restores, lot many things. So whole this we are going to spend 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks of time. So installation, configurations, backups, restores, recovery models. One of the topmost interview question recovery models. Okay, backups is one of the most important activity for a DBA. Restore is also most important activity for DBA. We are going to discuss a lot much here. And automation, we are going to discuss like how to configure DB, email, agents, alerts, operators, proxy accounts, credentials. We are going to create the maintenance plans, all the stuff we are going to cover as part of this. Now we are a step ahead. Step ahead. We are going to L2 kind of nothing but high availability and disaster recovery. So we are going to discuss log shipping. What is log shipping? How log shipping is working? How to configure log shipping? How to fail over log shipping? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? Okay, and log shipping troubleshooting. Like same mirroring. What is mirroring? What are the benefits with the mirroring? We will compare with log shipping with mirroring and how to configure failover, failback. What are the components are available in log shipping? What are the components are available in the mirroring and troubleshooting? Each and every concept will go for troubleshooting, and we will prepare a separate material, live material. It's not pre-recorded material. It's a live material. You need to answer all this troubleshooting. We will take half of the answers from you and half of the answers from us. Then we will send finally that material to you. Okay. So log shipping, mirroring, replication is the one of the tough concept, but we will make you feel so comfortable. Okay. Like how many types of replication, how to configure replication, what are the best practices you need to follow while you are configuring replication, internals replication, how internally replication is working, how externally replication is working. Most of the people aware about how externally replication is working, but we will talk more on internal, how internally replication is working. Okay, and replication topology, replication troubleshooting. Okay, and we'll talk replication on top of AG as well, always on availability group. And finally, clusters. Okay, Windows failure cluster. So this we will talk in on-prem, this will talk in cloud. We will build the servers in cloud, and we will build the clusters on top of cloud. We will build in on-prem. Okay, where is it? Okay, we will build the servers here, and we will build the clusters from on-prem, and we will build the clusters in cloud as well. Both we will see, both we will discuss. And what is the difference between Windows Server 2016 cluster? What is the difference between Windows Server 2019 cluster? From 2019, what is the difference? You will notice how to configure, what is active, passive, how to apply the patches, how to do failover, failbacks, what are the components are available, like in terms of quorum, look alive, is alive, SP server diagnostics. We'll discuss many more. Okay, no worries on the stuff. I can't mention everything here, but we are going to spend massively in the clusters and troubleshooting. I will make you so comfortable when you are troubleshooting, and how to fetch the cluster log, how to reduce the cluster log in terms of troubleshooting, which will help us a lot. We will make that much of training, and always on. I can't say we are going to spend 20 sessions. That's what I can say. So massively, DAG, distributed always on availability group, how to fail over DAG, how to fail back DAG, how to add the database, how to fail over, how to fail back, how to configure, how DAG is working, how the enhancement done in the prior version when you in terms of DAG, that is also we are going to cover, apart from always on traditional always on availability group. As well as this, so we are going to discuss single subnet, multi-subnet, okay, load balancers, why we need load balancer, when you go for cloud, why we need load balancer. We are going to discuss how to avoid the load balancer, how to configure VNL listener, how to configure DNL listener. We are going to discuss massive. I think this is little old content. Okay, yeah, we'll update. Not, I think we are having separate. Maybe I mistakenly opened something different. Okay, and after always on, okay, many people are wants to know about what are the internal tools, DMVs, DBCC commands, performance counters. What are the internal components are available? We'll talk more on the internal components as well. Okay, and once we go this one, then we'll go for cloud. Okay, cloud. In the cloud, we are going to discuss IaaS, PaaS. In the IaaS, we are going to discuss how to build the VM, how to build the networks. So it means we are going to discuss when you go for in terms of cloud. Okay, you need to build the VMs. Okay, you need to build the networks. You need to build the storage. So VMs we are going to discuss, network we are going to discuss, and how to build the load balancers, how to work with the Azure storage account, how Entra ID is working, like nothing but Active Directory is working. First, we'll stick with the IaaS platform. Then finally, we'll go for the PaaS platform. In the PaaS, we are going to discuss Azure SQL Database along with the MI, as well. So Azure SQL Database, again, I will talk more on backups, restore, securities. Okay, Azure Elastic Pools, Elastic Queries, Elastic Jobs. This is something new for us, where we are going to cover what kind of high availability I will see in terms of Azure SQL Database. And in terms of migration, we are going to spend lot many things in terms of migration, like import, export, backpack, DAGpack, DMA, MDB database, DMA, DMS, Azure Data Studio, how to drive the migration using Azure Data Studio, and how to monitor Azure SQL database. Okay, this we are going to cover. Finally, we are going to spend with the performance tuning. Everything is a live demos, not a theoretical demos. CPU, like how SQL OS is working, schedulers, preemptive scheduler, corporate scheduler, what is 4 milliseconds quantum of CPU, what is the thread life cycle, how to troubleshoot in terms of CPU. If my CPU is sitting high, how you will troubleshoot, what is the thread life cycle, everything we'll discuss. And we'll go for memory. We'll discuss more on memory as well, like what is NUMA concept, why NUMA concept is, how NUMA is working in the background, what is a clock, what is the object, how memory is allocating internally, okay, what is the worker threads, what is the commit PLE, buffer cache ratio, many more we'll discuss in terms of memory. I will make you so comfortable in the memory troubleshooting, and we'll also discuss more on the IO, input outputs, how many reads are happening, how many writes are happening, what is the IO latency, how much Microsoft is recommending, how much is currently, how to identify there is no issue with the SQL, only issue with the disk. Okay, we are going to discuss IO and time modes. Okay, nothing but login. If you're not able to, while you are connecting to the SQL Server, for example, okay, I'm getting one error call 18456 error. So how to troubleshoot 18456 error? Along with the target, when you are connecting to the SQL Server, sometimes you may face the target principal name is incorrect. So how to troubleshoot in case you are seeing the target principal name is incorrect? How, what is SSL? What is TLS? Okay, which is the latest protocol? How to enable the protocols? Okay, what are the things are happening in the background? What is NTLM authentication, Kerberos authentication, along with TDE, column level, data masking, always encrypted, how to configure in terms of standalone, in terms of cloud, okay, how to use Azure Key Vault, okay, to store our keys in Azure Key Vault. It is like a kind of centralized server. Okay, how to use Azure Key Vault, how to load our certificates, keys into the Key Vault, and we can access those stuff from the Key Vault. Yeah, much more. Uh, don't get little afraid, okay? Panic. We'll see all the practical, not theoretical part. Finally, we'll talk on query tuning. Okay, 1 week we are spending on query tuning only. We'll discuss more on parameter sniffing, implicit conversions, explicit conversions. Okay, tempdb spells, how to read the execution plan. What are the major operators we need to concentrate in terms of when you are troubleshooting the execution plan, like spools, compute scalars. Okay, key lookups, RAD lookups, seek, scan, how to read thin lines, thick lines when you are reading the execution plan, and search augment like a scalability. We'll discuss lookups, implicit, much more, sir. Okay, scalar functions, why your query is not going for parallelism. Okay, excessive memory kind of warnings. We'll discuss more on the query tuning, and we'll also discuss about the finally ITL process. Uh, Everyone must should know how the ITL mechanism is working, how Agile methodology, waterfall methodology, how you are going to get the tickets in terms of incident, in terms of service requests, in terms of task, in terms of work orders, CRs, problem management tickets, and I will also drive one RCA ticket. Okay, I will drive one RCA ticket. How you need to prepare the RCA ticket or root cause analysis. Okay, I will take one RCA ticket and I will drive that RCA ticket so that it will help you a lot when you are working with the RCA in terms of AZ, in terms of clusters. Mostly in terms of AZ, in terms of clusters only, in terms of clusters, in terms of AZ, we will prepare the RCA tickets. Suddenly my AZ got failover. Your application team is asking, what is RCA? RCA is nothing but root cause analysis. And how to create the change request. In terms of change, what are the best practices you need to follow? What is the change coordinator, change approval, change manager, change backward plan, change schedule, change maintenance? How many types of changes are available? What is a cab? When the cab meetings will go? Not only this one, patches. We'll talk more on patches, how to apply the patch in terms of standalone, in terms of clusters, and how to troubleshoot in terms of MSI files are missing. Much more, sir. I can't mention everything in this content. Okay, these are all concepts we are going to discuss in span of 90 days. That's it from our end. Let's thank you for everyone. Many people waited for longer time. Thanks for everyone. Maybe I not get chance to talk to many of people, but trust me, sir. Trust us, Azure SQL Champ. You will become somewhat expert in SQL after 90 days. But please follow our training. Please practice. See, it's not like a school spoon feeding. Okay, we'll go to the individual person. We'll ask. Okay, you are the person. You need to come to us. Ask, hey, Subbu. Hey, Sai. I am trying to install SQL Server. I'm facing this issue. Will you help me? No worries. We will create a separate meeting. Okay, Sai will jump into that meeting, and here he is here to help you in terms of that installation part. Everything, whatever. Okay, please be ready. Okay, don't tell after 1 month I don't know how to install the SQL Server. I don't know what I'm learning. It's not a school feeding. Okay, we can't go and ask everyone. Everyone. Yes. Yes, Wilson.
Yes, I've been trying to search online. I haven't seen any trainer that used to do SQL training on AWS. Mostly it's always on Azure. Do you I don't know, in future, do you think that's gonna be good for you to be offering as well?
AWS?
Not only on AWS, not only on Azure, maybe on AWS as well. Because some company are using AWS as a cloud as also.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, see, let me. In our playlist, okay, in our playlist, there are many things yet to cover. In our playlist, there are many things. If you go for Azure SQL Champ, okay, when you go to the playlist, okay, uh, we made L1 already. 13 sessions are there. Apart from these live sessions, apart from these live sessions, there are L1 where you need to go for this 13, and we are going to make 17 more. And it means 30 overall L1 training. And we created one more playlist called Future. Okay, Features. Here we are going to bring 15 more. Okay, we are going to bring 15 more. So this 30, this 45. First, we want to drive this one as quickly as possible. Okay, within span of 1 or 2 months, we will make this ready. Later, we are happy to go for other whatever we are having in mind. Apart from this, you remember yesterday, uh, we are having something we wanted to bring. Okay, still features like partitions, CDC, change tracking, all the stuff in this feature concept. Once we done, Wilson, definitely I will bring AWS as well. Earlier, I used to train AWS as well. Oh, I used to train many things, but time constraint. To train whatever I promising you itself, it is not sufficient for me 3 months. Then where I can fit that other stuff.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I will take your questions. Okay, we will take. That's what myself and Sai discussing. Okay, first I will take some. One thing we are promising. Okay, every month we will have one session. Okay, every month for all the batches. Whoever interested, they will join. Whoever not, we are not encouraging. Okay, we are not spoon feeding. Okay, come to the meeting, come to the meeting. No, we'll open the bridge. It's open to questions every month. We have one session. We will fix that day for every month, comfortable time, one day, and we will take top 10 questions, whatever you are struggling for that month, and at least we'll try to resolve five issues. Are you happy, everyone? This is for this is for lifelong, not for 1 month, not for only your batch 44 complete. No, it's for every year, every month. We have one schedule, and we'll collect the questions. Okay, either myself, either Sai will drive that session, and we'll take at least five. At least we'll try to resolve one or two or three, so that if you go take 1 year, if you're resolving two, if you're resolving two critical tickets for month, how many issues you will resolve for 1 year? You need to think for 1 year, sir, not for 1 month. Okay, that is how we will drive from 2025. This is the one new thing we are getting, okay, in 2025. One more is we want to make 45 sessions get ready first. Okay, get ready first 45 sessions in span of 3 months. Apart from your live, so this is not pre-recording. Here there is no concept called pre-recording. These are all live sessions only. These all will be pre-recorded. Got it? But you will be part of that session. You will also be part of the session, but you won't speak more. At the ending, I will take all your questions and I will drive your answers. Okay? That is the new thing. In the 2025, we are wanted to first in the span of 3 months. First, we wanted to complete this one. Then definitely, I need to complete my PostgreSQL training for at least 2 batches to get ready all my documentation, everything. Then I have some time where I can take your next. Yes.
You talk about table partitioning, CDC.
Yes.
So you
Here.
won't cover that right now. It's going to be future. Is that right?
Yes, you will be part of this training. You will be
Okay.
available, but you won't speak in the middle of training. Yeah, I will take all your questions at ending.
Okay. Sure. I'll be checking that. So
You-
we have access to that. Okay.
Yeah. So mostly we'll go for weekends. Okay. Every weekends, whenever we are having free time, we will call you. Okay. Because we don't want disturb this. I hope everyone understood because I told you, right? 90 days is also not at all sufficient for me. Yes.
Oh, okay, sir. You just said 90 days is not sufficient enough for you to cover up everything that you plan to deliver to us. So I was wondering, it means when this batch is over, somebody can contact you to have more knowledge about what you have, but you don't have time to deliver it. I don't know if that's possible. Like,
No, yeah, see, what I want is I need more time means, so for example, in the evening, you are having 1 hour free time, everyone. I will see the people who are working first, our priority. The people who are not working, we won't consider them as a time frame. For time frames, sir, again, time frame. The people who are working, okay, we will first check all your time frames. We'll take your time frames. We will choose one time frame, okay, where everyone will be feel so comfortable at one at weekly, at least not now immediately. I'm saying after 1 month, okay, we will take one time frame from you, and I will take 1 more hour additionally. Okay, I hope you got my point. That is how I will cover. That's how we make like 130 sessions, 120 sessions. So we'll spend some more time than what we are discussing in the morning session. But we won't miss maximum stuff whatever we promised you. Okay, that's the reason to reduce here the burden. We are making the session here. It will be live, it will be online, so you will go and watch these sessions. If you are having doubt, you will clarify in the live sessions. Got it? So to reduce the burden here, we are making here 45 sessions pre-recording. Okay, for upcoming batches, they will go here, they will watch, they will come to me to ask. And what are the very important, we will talk here also. So that is how at least, see, we are in SQL Server, we are having a number of components. Like if you go for profiler, if you go for profiler, if you go for database tuning advisor, agents, jobs, alerts. Okay, if you go for okay resource governor, polybase management system, maintenance plan, extended events. I am reducing the time by making these sessions as a pre-recorded. Got you? Got you my point, everyone? So I am talking more on the performance tuning, more on the high availability features, more on the which you need to work on day to day. But what are the features? What are the components that we are pre-recording here? You need to watch these sessions and come up with the questions in the live sessions so that I can balance the load. I can balance the load. Got it, everyone? No? Yes? No? Understand?
Yes,
Not understand?
that makes sense. Yes, that's good.
okay, I understand.
Yeah. So I noticed that okay, it's very hard to complete all the stuff. Okay, but I don't want miss any most of the concepts, sir. That's the reason. Okay, let's make some public. Let's make some session pre-recording. Okay, which is common. See, profiler is a profiler. It won't change. It won't change. Okay, profiler is a profiler. It's a tool. It won't change. Okay, what we are doing in L1, how to open the profiler, what are the things you need to do in the profiler, that we are going to cover. How to use this profiler, we are talking in the real world, in the live sessions. Getting my point? Everyone getting
Yes,
my
sir.
point? What is the profiler? How profile is working? I will talking on the pre-recording. Where to use the profiler? How to use the profiler? I'm talking in the live sessions. Okay, please don't get nervous that if it is a pre-recording, we are missing. No, 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 no. Only concept I'm covering in the L1 features. Main concept we are discussing in the live, so that I am getting some time for to discuss more on the performance related stuff. Got you? Yes?
Yes,
No?
sir.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it, sir. Everyone, that's it. Any questions? Open to questions. Anything you wanted to add, Sai? So always feedbacks, everyone. We will take the feedbacks. Okay, every first 2 to 3 weeks, we'll take the feedbacks. Okay, honestly, give the feedbacks, whatever the feedbacks you want to do. Give me, okay, directly to me or directly to the Sai. Definitely, always we want to do. So we took some feedbacks from the last batch. Okay, and we are implementing that in the current batch. Okay, we took that feedbacks, not negatively. We won't take any negatively, whatever you are giving honestly feedbacks. So whatever the feedbacks, we got it. So one of our team member, Kiran, he given one feedback to me. Okay, I thought, okay, let's try to implement, but I can't implement in the current batch. I can implement in the 44 batch. So that is what we already discussion made with the SAI as well. We are implementing that in the 44 batch. Okay, so like same, we will take some feedbacks from you as well. In case if we can implement, we will implement in this batch. If not, we will implement in the next batch as well. At least next batch people will gain your feedbacks. That will make positive for us. Okay, good or bad, always feedbacks are very important for everyone. Okay, that's it. Anything you wanted to or anything you wanted to add, Sai? Just over to you. My part is done. Thanks you once again. Okay. Yeah, we will be part of closely for next 3 months. Okay. 3 months
Yeah.
definitely will drive massive SQL. Okay. I will make you SQL is not a easy. SQL is a very complex concept. Okay. Thank you. Over to you, Sai.
Yep, thank you, Subbu. Okay, so any questions? Anybody?
I think they cover all the questions. Only you need to tell
Yeah.
what you want to add some flavor. That's it. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, hi, this is Archana. I just
Yes.
wanted to know, will you also help with interview preparation?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, sorry, I missed that point. Okay, we are here to prepare your profile resume in the LinkedIn in the resume preparation as well. Okay, everyday live sessions we are going to drive what is very important question. How they may ask you, how they may confuse you, how you need to answer, how you need to become smarter, ma'am, while you are driving the
Okay.
interviews. That is also we will cover in the live session. Follow the live sessions always. But in terms of resume preparation, in terms of your profile in the LinkedIn, definitely we are here to help you. And there is a
Thank you.
separate group, ma'am. There is a job support group. You will be part of
Okay.
that group as well.
Okay.
So we
Sure.
won't
Thank
leave
you.
you after your training. Been training is continue after your training. Until unless
Okay.
you leave us, we won't leave you.
Mhm.
Ma'am,
Okay.
you see everyone I'm requesting without asking, even our mom also won't give you the food. Correct? Agree? Not agree? When we
Yeah.
come into some age, not childhood, sir. Don't see our childhood, okay? See, now we are in like a 20 plus, we are so matured. Until unless you ask something, your mom also won't prepare. So you need to ask us. Okay? You need to ask us. Either it can be good, it can be bad. We are here to help you until you got stable. Okay? Not okay. Always, sir. Until if you're not asking, see, you are not only one person where we need to take in care, right? We are having many things. We are also working on organizations. We are also busy with our works. Okay, we are driving the sessions, we are driving the scenarios, all the stuff. Even we are also having the family members. We don't have that much time. Sometimes we will also feel some hectic thing from our point of view also. But we are telling to you, you want something from us. Don't hesitate to reach out us. Okay? Not okay. Everyone, not to everyone. Whoever watching this session, whoever is watching this session, okay, either you are part of my training or not part of my training, you are part of my subscriber, okay? Azure SQL Charm subscriber, you can raise a question to us. If you're not asking, we don't know whether you are learning, whether you are searching, whether you are doing job, whether you got stuck somewhere, we don't know anything. This is not a school feeding. Raise your voice to Subhu and Sai. We are here to help you. Anything over to Sai. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Thanks, Subbu. Okay. So as I had discussion with each one of you. Okay. So just be stick with the subject. So whether you have experienced the scenario, you have not experienced it, just try to make note of in your comfortable way, like with writing with pen and paper, or with a OneNote or Word document or Notepad, whatever your comfortable way. Just be stick with the subject. Okay. And in the session itself, we will be covering the interview prospective questions also, what kind of questions we can expect in that particular concept and how we need to answer. Okay. So in the session itself, it will be covered. Try to make note of everything. Okay. So if you ask me interview question and answers, I can provide you. That there is no issue with that. I can write my name on the document as Subbu Sai Azure SQL Server, and I can provide you. But I don't want to follow that process. You should have a question. Okay, you have a question. So just see the question whether I'm able to answer that question or not. Think yourself. Okay, if you are able to answer means you are good at that concept. If we are not able to answer the question means definitely we need to go through the concept. We need to understand the concept, then we can be able to answer. So the way I'm suggesting you to follow, okay, whenever the someone ask in the interview also, you can be able to answer. Okay, so try to be more to get more confidence in the concepts. Okay, and this is a suggestion from my end. And any other questions? Okay, it's been almost 2 hours. Okay, and
I was
I
on
will
mute.
share
Sorry.
you.
Wait, Sai. I will
Please,
take 2 minutes.
please.
Sorry.
Yep.
See, what is the feedback we got? It means we don't know whether you are comfortable with the SQL installation, whether you are comfortable. We completed log shipping, whether you are comfortable, whether you configured or not. So what we are going to, in terms of that implementation in this batch is, we are preparing the Google form. Okay. So what is your first hardware, what is your laptop configuration, everything, whether you completed your SQL installation or not. You need to just, we will share, once we complete, we will share this Google form to you. Okay. You need to fill this one, and you need to let us know. Sai will take responsibility to whatever the feedbacks, whatever the response we got it, we will go to the response and we'll see, and we are trying to help you, everyone. Okay. So like this, we are coming for log shipping. We are coming for log shipping. Already the form is prepared. We are coming for log shipping. Like, are you comfortable with log shipping configuration or not? You need any help from us? Still, you need any help from us? You configured or not? And we are taking some scenarios. You need to fill these scenarios. You need to answer these scenarios. Okay, you need to answer these scenarios. So like this, we took some initiative. I need to specially thanks to Kiran, who given this feedback. and we are implementing. Of course, I not get chance to implement in 43rd batch because we are in the almost in the middle. But definitely from now we are in the 2025 from batch 44 we are implementing. You will get log shipping, you will get mirroring, you will get cluster, you will get replication, you will get always on, okay, forms, and you will get some other forms as well. Please take your time, spend the time, prepare the forms. Okay, not okay, everyone. So Sai will take care of all these forms. Myself will take care of all these forms. We will review your answers. We will correct your answers. Okay, sir. Sorry. Okay, please. 5 minutes.
Yep.
Sorry, I promised my baby to take to the temple. Sai, can you please drive?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
So in each and every concept also you will be feel comfortable when you're going through these forms as well. Okay. And finally, I'll share you one form link where you need to provide your details. Okay. So that I can track, okay, these are the people are interesting and to continue. Okay. Just simple. We don't use any spamming, sir. It's for our personal tracking purpose only, where you need to provide your name, email ID, and your contact number. Okay. So that's it. Okay. So if you already provided, you can ignore. I will share in some time the link. Okay. Yeah, that's it, Subbu.
Yeah, that's it by my side. My baby is waiting to take her to temple actually.
Yep. It's been already
Okay.
late.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Again,
you all.
Thank
so
you.
that is what I'm expecting from you, the
Thank you.
feedbacks, okay?
Yeah.
Please provide your valuable feedbacks. Not now immediately. I will take after 1 week or 10 days definitely. Thanks everyone. See you on Monday.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Happy
Thank
weekend then.
Happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, ma.